yard. He spent hours wiring and rewiring the fence. He tried various methods of confining them and tried lumber, ropes, and chains to no avail. He was near tears one day when his wife said, "One of them is out again." My uncle ran and got his rifle, and over the objections of his wife, he shot and killed the goat. He stood over the goat very pleased and calm for once. Then the reality of it slowly came upon him. There would be no goat business, no milk or cheese. Well, he thought there was enough meat to last a few weeks, and that wasn't so bad. It was not as good as cash, but it was a benefit. So my uncle dragged the goat to the front yard, where there was a large tree, and dressed the goat out. Now, if you're a city person, you may not understand what it means. The animal is hung by the feet, and the head, skin, and insides are removed. Lastly, the animal is cut into quarters. So my uncle was in the process of lowering the goat to cut it into quarters, when a car stopped on the nearby road and then entered his yard. Once in a while, people will drive through the reservation for some reason. My uncle's house was right next to the road, and what he was doing could be seen by anyone driving by. An elderly couple were in the car and got out. They looked at the skinned goat, and the man said, "We'll give you $25 for a hind quarter of that deer." Now, in those days, that was a great deal of money, and my uncle gladly obliged. They were very happy to buy deer meat, and were elated that my uncle would sell them the meat, especially after he told them of the long hunting trip he took up the mountains. My uncle had never saw them before and would probably never see them again. He did need the money, and it would really help the family out. It wasn't too long after that my uncle saw them in a local market. They recognized my uncle and approached him. The man said, "You know that deer meat you sold us?" My uncle carefully replied, "Yes." Then the man said, "It was excellent. If you ever go hunting again, we will buy the whole deer for $80. He gave my uncle his phone number and thanked him again for the excellent deer. The following week, the man received a call from my uncle, who gleefully said, "Got another one."